about getting to the track. Now, getting to the track, they say, hey, you can't win if you don't finish. You can't finish if you don't get to the starting line and stuff. But you seem right now you're dealing with an issue with your trailer. And tell us what happened on the way to Kansas.
What didn't happen we got about 2 hours into the trip, and I got pulled over by a really nice state trooper. And I'm not being sarcastic. He was really nice. He wrote me a warning. Okay. So that was good. He let me off the hook.
Did you get a picture? You have to unload the car so you could get a picture with the race car in the back?
No,
okay.
No, I'm glad we didn't have to do that because it had been even later that night. And then we got into St. Louis, and we ended up finding that something hit the right front tire. It knocked the step off on the truck, and we'd been in a lot of construction, but it sliced the sidewall on the tire. So the tire was going down. So we drove across the street to get a tire from another place, and pulling in, I had to roll over a curb, and it cracked the dry rot on the trailer tire. So we got to put 2 tires on right there for about $1,200. And we get back out on the road, and the tire they just put on the right front blistered, blew, broke a belt, whatever. It was losing air going down the road. Pulled over into Casey's about an hour outside of Kansas, already being backed up for about 3 or 4 hours, and had to have a Love's truck come out and pick us up and get us fixed up on the middle of the gas station. He gets done after about 2 hours, and poor guy, this is only his second time this is only his first time being out by himself doing a tire swap by himself. And they declined our card 4 or 5 times, and once they decline it twice, it won't go through.
Okay.
And it was mine, the shop's, my mom's credit card, and he was an hour back east, and we needed to go an hour west. So they wanted us to drive an hour back east and go another 2 hours out of the way to pay them, and that wasn't going to work. So we're inside running the ATM, for $1,000 cash, which looks a little skeptical, and a couple people were watching us. So we went back outside, paid the guy in cash, and then we were able to get to Kansas at about 11:30 that night, and then we went into the track at 6 o'clock.
Dang, buddy. But you know what? Stories like that get you mentioned on Fox Sports 1 because they were telling that story that you had to change 3 tires.
I'll do without the mention. Okay. I'll do without the mention.
Yeah, and well, hopefully maybe you pick up some more sponsors, cover up them costs that you incur and just get to the racetrack. All right, so you're trying to get to Charlotte. I walk in here, and what's going on with the trailer now?
Well, something we found out on the way to Kansas. We got trailing arms underneath the trailer, and one of the nuts is loose, and one doesn't even have a nut. So right now we're in the process of fixing that.
Okay. And
I'm not going to say how I'm going to fix it because it's real ARCA.
Yeah, buddy. So, all right. Well, Will, we know you're busy and we're going to get out of your way, but it has just been a real treat to come to a real race shop and see how things are done in the big leagues. So, we wish you
big
luck.
Leagues.
Hey, this is big leagues compared to what I growed up in and stuff, so this is exciting. Now, when you got fluorescent lights in a concrete floor, that's that's about a step up from what I growed up with. But anyway, good luck at Charlotte this weekend and in all the future, and I hope you keep on racing. Yeah, buddy.
That's what we're going to try to do.
All right. Yeah, buddy, sure hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, go watch another one. There's one right there. Yeah, and I tell you what, I'd be happier than a Challenger on a calendar if you became a subscriber. Let's go racing.